Welcome, bright bodies. This class is called Active Standing. I'll guide you how to stand with excellent posture, and you can practice this daily. Let's begin with the feet. I'd like your feet hip-width apart. Your feet are like a tripod for the rest of your body. They are your body's basic support. I'd like your heel feeling like it's rooted down into the earth. The toes are like feelers. The tripod of the foot is under the big toe joint, under the little toe joint, and under the heel. Can you try and lift the arch of the foot up so that the inside thighs draw up as well? Going up to our knees now, we want our knees facing directly forwards in line with the second toe of each foot. Watch that your knees are not overly straight, that is hyperextended. So if we look around thinking about our plumb line down through the side of our body, we don't want our knees slacking back behind that plumb line. We want either side of the knee active. The muscles around the knee up through to your thighs, your quads, pull upwards towards your hips. The back of the knees, where the hamstrings attach and draw up, want to be connected. It almost feels like you want to push the back of the knees forwards, but you stay with straight legs. Your hamstrings, in fact, the back of your legs, really help your heels to reach down into the floor. So looking at the legs as a whole, the back of the legs go down and the front of the legs go up towards your hips. The inside thighs draw upwards, and right at the upper inner thigh gently draws back. Can we practice all this? If you activate the feet, engage the knees, the muscles around the knees up through the thighs, you'll start to feel the side of the hips come on. You'll feel a little hollowing out. It's a nice feeling. You feel lifted and centered. You start getting a bit of feedback too into your deep pelvic floor and abdominal muscles. If we think up to the hips now, you want to think of the back of the pelvis, the tailbone, right at the very end of the spine, gently drawing down. That doesn't mean under, and it doesn't mean sticking out. Just think of going straight down. If you think of this downward action like you did with the hamstrings drawing down at the back of the legs, you'll have a lovely feedback for the front legs and the front part of the pelvis through the pelvic floor and abdominals to pull upwards, down the back, up the front. Just moving up to your trunk now, your abdominal wall wants to draw back behind the line of your hips. The rib cage at the front wants to gently fall down. It wants to be settled and not splayed out and puffed up and lifted. Conversely, you don't want to crunch your ribs down. This will impinge your breathing. Your shoulders are open. Your collarbones are reaching out on the horizontal, out to the tips of the shoulders. Your shoulder blades sit broadly. They're actually not scrunched together like a military posture or lifted upwards. So let your shoulder blades sit out like wide set eyes. That means there's room to breathe at the back of your ribs. Going up to the neck, the back of the neck should be long. That might mean gently lowering your chin and adjusting your eye line to a new horizon line. The base of your skull draws up as the chin gently draws down towards your chest. You get a sense of proudness and poise from that lift through the back of the neck, not a puffed out chest. Up to the head, the crown of the head reaches upward. Like a laser beam, light travels out and up through the top of the head. Now, how do you feel? I hope this class has shed some light on the reasons for good alignment, and you can practice active standing on a daily basis.